Hello children, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing really well. So today we will talk about hardware and software of a computer. Okay, so let's get started. Today's chapter, computer, hardware and software. Chapter profile, hardware and software. Brain boosting, draw the line to match the words to the correct pictures. Okay, I hope you can do it. Okay, this is very simple. You have to just match. Okay, in the previous chapter, we have already learned that a computer is an amazing machine that can do different types of jobs. Okay, it has different parts that work together to form a computer system. The parts of a computer can be divided into two main categories, hardware and software. Okay, see, we already know that computer do, different types of jobs. It has many parts and they work together to form a computer system. So these parts of computer can further be divided into two main categories. One is hardware and another is software. Okay, let us study about them one by one in detail. First, hardware. The physical parts of a computer that we can touch and see are called hardware. Okay, see, parts of computer that can be seen by us or those parts which we can touch, these are hardware. Okay, so it helps us to communicate with the computer. The hardware is mostly attached externally to the computer. Okay, but some parts are fixed internally. Well, most of the hardware parts are attached externally, but few of them are fixed internally. So hard disk, memory chip, microprocessor, etc. some of the internal computer parts. Okay, remember that these are the internal computer parts. Okay, now based on its function, the hardware of a computer can be categorized into four types. Now, further hardware can be classified into four categories. Okay, one is input devices, processing devices, output devices, and storage devices. Okay, now let's learn about them in detail. First, input devices. Hardware devices that are used to input words, numbers, sounds, or pictures into a computer are called input devices. Okay, so input devices means those devices which are used to input like numbers or alphabets or sounds or pictures. Okay, the commonly used input devices are: number one, keyboard. A keyboard is used to enter data into the computer by typing numbers, letters, and special characters. Number two is mouse. Mouse is a pointing device which helps us to point, select, draw, and move things on the monitor. It has two buttons, a left button and a right button. In between these buttons, there is a scroll wheel. Okay, see, as you can see here, a mouse, it has two buttons, left and right, and there is a wheel in between these two buttons. This is known as scroll wheel. Okay, already know that mouse is a pointing device. Okay, whenever we want to point an object or select an object on the monitor, we use mouse. Okay, next is microphone. A microphone is used to input sound, music, and voice into a computer. Okay, see, this is the microphone. Next is webcam. A webcam is an input device that is attached to the computer to capture videos. It is mainly used for video conferencing. I'm sure you all of you have seen this webcam. We use this webcam generally for video conferencing, right? Next is joystick. A joystick is commonly used for playing video games. It is a controlling device that consists of a handheld stick. The stick moves and controls the movement of our pointer. Okay, so joystick is used whenever we play video games, right? Next is a scanner. A scanner copies a picture or text printed on a paper into the computer. There are mainly three types of a scanner: flat bed scanner, sheet fed scanner, and handheld scanner. Okay, so what does a scanner do? Actually, it copies a picture or text printed on a paper into the computer. Okay, so there are three types of scanner. Names are given over here, right? Fact boot. The first computer scanner was built in 1957 at the US National Bureau of Standards by a team led by Russell. Now, processing devices. The central processing unit, that is CPU, is a processing device in the computer. Okay, it is also called the brain of the computer. Okay, we already know that CPU is also known as the brain of the computer. This is where the computer does all its processing work. Okay, remember that all the processing work starts in CPU. It processes the data we feed into the computer and gives the output as information. It is inside a box called the CPU box. A CPU is made up of three main parts. Okay. Now, CPU further is classified into three parts. Not parts, but it is made of three main parts. They are memory unit. In this unit, we can store data and instructions which are to be processed, and they are then passed on to ALU or CU. As a memory unit, as name suggests, it can store data and instructions which is further passed on to ALU or CU. Control unit. The control unit controls and manages the working of all the parts of the computer. Okay. So function of control unit is to control the work of all the parts of the computer. Okay. Next is arithmetic logic unit, that is ALU. This unit performs all arithmetic comparison and logical operations. Okay. Now, output devices. The devices which display the information and results are called output devices. Output may be printouts from the printer, sounds from the speaker, or images on the monitor. Okay. So, what is output? See, whatever we see on the screen, right, that is output. And devices which display the result, those are known as output devices. Okay. Okay. Output can be your printouts, okay, which is given by the printer, or sound which is given from the speakers. Okay. Sound is also output, right? The commonly used output devices are monitor. A monitor looks like a television screen. It is also known as visual display unit, VDU. It shows the data that we input and its output, that is result after computer processes it. See, this is the monitor and it looks exactly like our television screen, right? And monitor is also known as VDU, that is visual display unit. So whatever we see on the screen after the result, that is the output. Okay. Speakers. Speakers are used to hear music and sound stored in a computer. Okay, so speakers are output devices. Printer. It is used to print the output, that is a result on the paper. The printed paper is called a printout. There are various types of printers. For example, laser printer and inkjet printer. See, all of us know the use of printer. It is used to take out the printout, okay, to take the output, to print the output. And output is what? Output is the results. Okay, and there are various types of printers. Okay, projector. It is used to display the images and videos on a screen. The screen could be a whiteboard, white cloth, or even a wall. Okay, see, this is the projector. All of us have seen this. Okay, so this projector is used to display the images or videos on a screen, right? Next, storage devices. The devices used for storing data are called storage devices. We can save our data to use it later with the help of storage devices. Okay. So, as the name suggests, storage devices. These devices are used to store data for further use. Okay. The commonly used external storage devices are, external, hard disk. A hard disk is the main storage device which stores all the work we do on a computer. It is present inside the CPU box. Okay, so hard disk is also known as the main storage device and it is present inside the CPU box. Next is compact disk. Compact disk, that is CD, is a round, shiny and circular disk that can store data. A CD can be read as many as times as we want to and can be returned to and erased again. Okay. See, this is your compact disc. It is a circular disc, circular in shape, okay, and it is also known as compact disc. CD is a short form, compact disc, okay. Next is digital versatile disc. Digital versatile disc, that is DVD, is a type of optical media used for storing digital data. It is the same size as a CD but has a larger storage capacity. Okay, see, this is DVD and it exactly looks like a CD, but the basic difference is that DVD has more storage capacity. Okay. Next is pen drive. It is a portable storage device which connects to the computer through a USB, that is Universal Serious Bus Port. It is used to store and transfer data from one computer to another. Okay. See, I'm sure all of you have seen a pen drive. It is also known as flash drive. Okay. It is a portable storage device, means we can carry it from one place to another. And why do we use this pen drive? Actually, it is used to store data and to transfer data from one computer to another. Okay, crisscross time, draw the one storage device in the given space. You can draw any storage device of your choice. Okay, now software. Software is a part of the computer which cannot be seen and touched. To make the hardware work, we need to have a software installed in it. Software refers to specially written programs that contain instructions for the computer to carry out its function. These programs are written in a language which only a computer can understand. Okay, now software. Software are those parts of computer which cannot be seen, which cannot be touched. Okay, and if we want hardware to work, okay, so these hardware needs some software which are installed in it. Okay, actually softwares are a set of programs, or you can say set of instructions, okay, which help computer to carry out its function. So computer softwares can be classified into two types. One is system software and another is application software. System software, it is a set of programs that controls the overall working of a computer. Okay, operating system is a part of system software that makes a computer run. It manages all input and output operations. It also manages the link between the different parts of a computer and the user. Some examples of operating systems are Windows, Mac OS, Linux, etc. Okay, so system software actually, of course, it is a set of programs and it controls the overall working of a computer, right? Operating system is a part of system software that makes a computer run, okay, which helps a computer to run. So Windows, Mac OS, pictures are given here, Linux, these are the operating systems, okay, and these are the examples of system software. Next is application software. The software or the set of programs that is designed to perform some specific type of task is called an application software. Okay, so this kind of software is designed to perform some particular type of task, right? Like Paint, Tux Paint and WordPad are examples of application software. Revision time. The physical parts of a computer that we can touch and see are called computer hardware. The devices that we use to enter data and instructions into a computer are called input devices. The processing device processes the input data and gives output. Output devices are used to display the result after processing the data. The devices that store data and information are called storage devices. Software is a set of instructions given to the computer to perform a given task. A collection of programs that control the overall operation of the computer system is called a system software. The software or the set of programs that is designed to perform some specific type of task is called an application software. So students, I hope you have understood this chapter. Now you will do practice of the exercise of this chapter.